Welcome home, everybody. Good to see you guys. Looking good. Pound it, bring it in. Man, it's good to see you. Sorry that it's a little bit of a later, it's a day late, this video coming, but, and late in the day, I might say. Just, there's a big holiday coming up. I don't know if you guys may have heard of it. It's called 4th of July, America's Independence Day, and, been busy getting prepared for that. We have a huge venue that's coming. We're expecting over 200,000 people, so it's been crazy, let's just say the least. But praise the Lord is awesome. So, because the America's Independence Day is coming up, I thought it'd be a great time to just kind of, one kind of to express my astonishment of how very few people I've met that actually know what Independence Day is for, and I mean, eventually they get to the realization that it's, Independence Day means our independence, America's independence. But then they can't tell me like from who, what for, or really any of the core principles of behind Independence Day. And the importance of the 4th of July. So I just thought I'd make a little video of that, and also give you guys a few fun facts that I've recently discovered, actually, or found out, and that I thought were very interesting for our modern day 4th of July. But yeah, so hopefully, as most of you know, or at least all of you will, or at least will know now by the end of this, is the 4th of July is the day that we celebrate our independence of America from Great Britain, which was the governing body or country over America until we fought a war called the Revolution. May have heard of it, I'd hope so, if you ever went to school. And we ended up winning, and to basically verify that we do become independent. So how it began is that America, we were here in America, and a lot of us were from, a lot of them were from England and France and other places, but they settled in this country trying to make a new living, a new life, and well, then because they were still technically under the crown, they were still subject to, well, the rule. However, England just got out of a bloody war, the French Indian War, where a lot of money was spent, and so they, through many means, they basically started exploiting the colonists, which would be known as the Americans. And so one thing left after another. There were a few, shootings, a few deaths. Not to make that lightly, a few raids. Some people threw some tea in the harbor, and then there were some taxes and yada yada. A lot of little things that started just adding up to finally America was sick of it, and so the 13 colonies at the time came together to basically say, you know what, we're done with this. We're going to express. We're gonna run things our way. We're gonna break away from Great Britain, and so they declared independence. Of course, the British didn't like it, so they came and attacked, and so then we had the Revolutionary War, which we won, and so therefore we are here. Otherwise, we'd be speaking in funny accents, which honestly, the accents are pretty cool, but anyway, so that's the history. That's what it is. But the thing is, what's so important is that we had to fight for this freedom that we have, and America had to sacrifice a ton. I mean, we didn't have, in the beginning, no allies. We had very little money. A lot of the people were just people who wanted to live their lives without being constrained or scrupulized or anything like that. Don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good. They just wanted that freedom. They wanted to be able to live their life the way they wanted to, without having so much oversight and so much just meddling in their affairs, basically. And so that's what really this is. It's a day to remember those that who gave up the ultimate sacrifice so that we can live kind of free and live in a country that is so dedicated to freedom. And so in and so that's what it's really about. And so it's one of it's an amazing holiday. It's a holiday that we should take in remembrance of, and it's always fun to blow stuff up and to enjoy burger brats and hot dogs. So you know, but so that's Fourth of July. I hope you guys got something out of that. If you didn't, you did now. So that's awesome. But Fourth of July has always been really a important and special holiday to me because not only the meaning and the concept, but I just remember my dad actually back home in Wyoming, he actually used to do the grand finales. Like he was a great. He was able to take junk basically and put it together to make this awesome thing. So I remember he would be able to do grand finales with just some like 2x4s and like wiring, and so he would devise ways to just sending in. I don't even know how he did it, but I just remember he would take these things and he'd make the grand finale. And so we were able to actually take our car and sit directly underneath the fireworks, like directly. So we had to, sit like that on the car, and we could feel the power of the fireworks, concussive blast, and it was awesome. And so I have great fond memories. I always remember having like a little thing of Skittles with me on top of we had a Dodge Caravan. So me and my sisters would sit up on top, even though we were told not to, but we did because there's the one time we were it was acceptable to sit on the roof of the car, but it was awesome. It was great, and you had the music going, and of course there's always the amazing barbecue with friends and family. So it's special. It's an amazing day. Who doesn't like to do that? Blow things up and eat. Oh, it was amazing. It's awesome. So with that, I want to do there's some fun facts that you may not know or are just kind of fun facts about 4th of July. So for instance, a lot of people will tell you this, is that actually the 4th of July is not the official day. It's not actually technically when we got independence, which is true because originally it was supposed to be the 2nd. July 2nd is when it was first basically voted on, and it was then therefore approved. So therefore, at that instance, it would have been. However, it wasn't till the 4th that actually only 2 people actually signed. It was John Hancock and was it John Hancock? I don't know, but it was only like 2 people that signed. Trying to think. I think it was something Thompson. Anyway, but because Charles, John Hancock, Charles Thompson, I think. Anyway, the two people only were the only ones that signed it on the July 4th, and so therefore it kind of basically made it it made it official-ish. However, it wasn't until August 2nd, basically, it wasn't until August 2nd that actually everybody signed it, and then it was basically then sent out, and then also it took however long to get to England for them to read it, and then be bothered by it, and then we go into the war. Also, there have been 3 presidents actually that have passed away on the 4th of July, on that day. In fact, actually 2 of them died the exact same day. It was Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. Both died the exact same day on the 4th of July. And then another president was James Monroe, I think. James Monroe. Yeah, that sounds, yeah, James Monroe, which was later on, but that's just kind of cool. 3 presidents died on the Independence Day, which, yeah, it's interesting. Um, Also, so here I gotta actually, I had to actually look this one up. So I thought it was cool. Two things that I was talking about though is like, so we're barbecues and fireworks. Well, so what's interesting is that fireworks is on the 4th of July. They make over uh, $120 million on fireworks. Now I don't know if this is just fireworks itself or if this is like fireworks and like companies or what, but the average cost, I guess maybe it's spending. Maybe Americans, we spend, I think that's what it is actually. I think we spend over $120 million on fireworks, I think. I think it's that. We'll go with that. I don't know. It's probably wrong, but it's just crazy. That's awesome. And granted, it's one of the few times you can actually do it. I mean, you can only do it. I think fireworks are only done like you can do it. Me and you can do it like what maybe 2 times out of the year, which is 4th of July. And I thought there was another reason you could do for fireworks other than going to an event or something. And then here's the last one I want to give you to is if you like them barbecues, did you know that we as Americans eat consume over